Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew have died near their childhood home in New Jersey.
The recent shocking news in the NHL world has left fans stunned, as word has broken that Johnny Gaudreau and his younger brother passed away today. Johnny Gaudreau was ready to stand proudly next to his brother Matthew as a groomsman at their sister's wedding. He should have been spending the day smiling and surrounded by his loved ones, his family. But in a heartbreaking turn of fate, instead of celebrating together, his loved ones are now grieving his loss. The family is in shock as tragically Gaudreau and his 29-year-old brother lost their lives Thursday night while cycling on a quiet 2-lane road near their home when a suspected drunk driver hit them. Sean Higgins, 43, didn't just spend the night in custody. He's now staring down a stack of serious charges. We're talking about 2 counts of death by auto, reckless driving, improper passing, and even having an open container of alcohol in his car. The police paint a pretty grim picture. Higgins was trying to zip past 2 cars on the left, but when the second car ahead of him shifted to the center to steer clear of the Gaudreau brothers, Higgins allegedly made a reckless move to the right, crashing straight into the cyclists from behind and taking their lives in an instant. According to the arresting officer's report, Higgins admitted he'd knocked back 5 or 6 beers before getting behind the wheel that night. Now, it's his tight-knit family, devastated friends, and the entire hockey community left to pick up the pieces. The tragic news hit Johnny's family like a lightning bolt. What was supposed to be a joyous occasion, celebrating their sister Katie's wedding, turned into a heartbreaking day of mourning. The Gaudreau brothers, who had grown up in the area, were back home to stand proudly as groomsmen at Katie's wedding on Friday. Katie Gaudreau's wedding plans have now come to a heartbreaking halt. Katie and her fiancé, Devin Joyce, made the tough decision to call off their wedding at the parish of St. Mary in Gloucester City, NJ, after Thursday's devastating events. The couple had planned to walk down the aisle on Friday at 1:45 p.m. with Johnny and Matthew standing by as groomsmen. The family was all set to head to Philadelphia for the evening reception at Lucy by Chescaf, scheduled for 7:30 p.m. As detailed on Katie and Devin's Not page, Johnny and Matthew were all set to be part of their sister Katie's big day on Friday. According to Katie's Instagram, the wedding rehearsal happened on Thursday night, just hours before the tragic accident. Both brothers were lined up to be groomsmen, with Johnny's kids taking on the roles of flower girl and ring bearer. And if that wasn't special enough, Johnny's other sister was honored as one of the maids of honor. It was supposed to be a day full of family and celebration. But instead of celebrating love and new beginnings, the family now finds themselves grappling with an unimaginable loss. One can't even begin to imagine hearing such devastating news right before their wedding. Losing your brothers due to someone else's mistake is truly unfathomable. While this tragedy isn't about hockey, it's hard to think of a darker day in the history of the Flames. Johnny Hockey wasn't just a player. He was a beloved figure to a city and a franchise that had embraced him for over a decade. On Friday, Calgary Flames released a statement saying, "Our hearts are broken by this devastating loss. Johnny was, and always will be, a member of the Flames family and loved by all of Calgary. He didn't just play the game, he became one of its top talents and a fan favorite who brought excitement every time he hit the ice." Just devastating news for all of us connected with the Gaudreau family. Jerry York, who coached the Gaudreau brothers at Boston College, told the Associated Press by phone. Both Maddie and Johnny were terrifically admired by all of us. Wonderful young guys, and they impressed a lot of us off ice. NBA superstar LeBron James, who is from Akron, Ohio, said he instantly got sad after seeing the news. "My thoughts and prayers goes out to the Gaudreau family. May Johnny and Matthew fly high, guide, guard, and bless their family from the heavens above," James said. Johnny Gaudreau wasn't just a star on the ice. He set records for U.S. players in international play, with 30 assists and 43 points in the Men's World Championships, numbers that surpassed even Patrick Kane's previous records. Tragically, Gaudreau's death adds to a series of off-ice tragedies for the team. Just a few years ago, goaltender Matis Kivlenieks passed away in July 2021 when a firework struck him at a wedding in Michigan. Now, the team faces another unexpected loss. And with training camps just 3 weeks away, they're grappling with yet another heartbreak. Johnny Gaudreau and his brother made such a mark both on and off the ice, and their roles in the wedding were just a small part of their big presence in their loved ones' lives. As the family and the team try to come to terms with this tragedy, the memories of Johnny and Matthew will always be treasured, and their legacy will keep inspiring everyone who knew them. Thanks for watching.